right now.
Thank you, Soumya. Good morning, everybody, and welcome to another masterclass. How are you all doing today? Am I audible? Please let me know in the chat if I'm audible to you. Hi, Arav, Prajapati. How many of us are beginners here? Please let me know in the chat. Okay, so I can see your chats now. All right, good morning, everyone. Good morning, Shruti. Hi, Karishma. Hey, Pavel, how are you doing? Oh, good to see you, Dr. Sujata. Okay. Hi, Vivek, how are you? So how's your preparation going on? Hey, Premchand. Okay. Welcome, Krishna. Hi, Dhruv. Good morning, Pawan. So where are you traveling from, Basa? How many of you are joining this session using the IELTS Prep app? Okay, Dr. Sujata, you're using the app. Good. So how's your experience? All right, Dhruv. I have joined from LeapScholar website. That's great. Premchand. Okay, Balka is also using the app. Good. So if you all want to have free practice materials, you can download this IELTS Prep app by LeapScholar. Okay. You can also watch all the sessions that we conduct here every day through this particular app. Okay. All right. Great. Good to know that, Pavel. Okay, so how many of you have booked your IELTS? How many of you have booked your exam, IELTS exam? Okay, it's on May 8th. All right. I have booked on 21st April. Good. Karishma has already booked. Okay. So I can see a lot of your exams are approaching, right? So in case you are worrying about your speaking module, so don't worry, relax, because I'm going to share with you some important last minute tips. Planning for give the exam after 2 months later. No worries, Pavel. Today's session is for both our previous students, those who have booked the exams. This lesson is going to benefit you. Also the beginners, yes, you all can start learning these tips. Please take the note of these tips that I'm going to share today and start your preparation way in advance of the test. Okay. All right. So before I start the session, those who do not know me, my name is Rani Kaur and I'm an expert IELTS educator here at LeapScholar. I'm a CELTA certified trainer by the University of Cambridge. And I have been helping my students since last 10 years to crack their IELTS as well as ESL exams, right? And recently, I have an important piece of information to share with you. One of my students has got a band 8 by just attending 2 weeks course. Can you imagine that? He had no knowledge about IELTS. He just kept on attending the master classes. Also, after that, he joined our 2 weeks course and he was able to get a band 8. Isn't that amazing? Yes. Isn't that amazing? Also, most of my students, the average band score they get is a band 7. All right. So we are the IELTS most trusted test preparation platform. You all can also start your journey with us. If you wish to accelerate your IELTS journey and make your study abroad dream a reality, please join IELTS Prep app by LeapScholar. All right. So let's get started with the session. Please stick around to know all the important tips that I'm going to share today. You can take a note of all these tips. So the first important tip here is to get enough sleep the night before the test. Okay. So just imagine that you have booked your IELTS test and 2 days before your LRW test, you come to know that you have your speaking test. How would you react? What is the first question that comes to your mind? Yes, let me know. What is the first question that comes to your mind? Am I fully prepared? What should I prepare? Okay, Janisha, what should I prepare, right? Am I fully prepared? Okay, the topics. Shall I be able to get the desired band score? Yes. What can I do now? Nervousness, definitely the stress level, the anxiety level would increase, Paramjit, right? So do not worry, you need to calm down your nerves. The first thing is that get enough sleep the night before the test, okay? Maybe 2 days before, start sleeping on time, do not panic, clear? Because if you panic, your anxiety level, your stress level will increase and it will impact your performance. So whatever you have prepared, maybe since last 1 month, that's enough. Within 1 or 2 days, you're not going to, change your way of learning. So it's important you should take enough sleep, okay? It will help your brain to process and retain information, clear? So it's better take 7 to 8 hours sleep every day so that you are energized to take your test the next day, clear? So better sleep, better performance, better band score, all right? Fine, so that is your first tip. Let's move on to the second one. Okay, so the second important point is that do not forget to carry your passport. Now, this is the only identification proof that the examiner will be looking for, okay? He will ask for your passport and you will have to forward it to your examiner, clear? Now, those who are newcomers here, beginners here, do you have the passport with you? Yes, let me know in the chat. If you have the passport with you, then it's fine. If not, please apply it. Please apply for it, because if you do not have one, you cannot take the test, okay? So when you register for the test, you will have to mention your passport number, clear? Yes, you all have, that's good, okay? So Paramjit, if you do not have the passport, then please apply for it. Without the passport, you cannot take the test, yes? This is the only ID proof that the examiners ask for. No Aadhaar card, no driving license, only your passport. All right, yeah. And when you go for your test, remember to carry your original passport. All right, some students they definitely forget to take the passport. They are in a hurry, and what happens, the examiner will not allow you to enter the test room. Fine. So night before, please keep all these things ready. The only thing is your passport. You are not allowed to carry any stationery inside the test room. So original passport. Now, recently, one of my students have told me that, ma'am, that along with the original passport, they asked me for the photocopy of the passport. So there's nothing harm in keeping the photocopy of the passport. So you carry a photocopy, but strictly adhere to the original passport. You need to carry that as well. All right. And do not carry your phones or any stationery, because you are not allowed to carry inside the test room. Fine. All right. Then the next important tip, get to the test center before time, okay? So you need to understand where your test center is, how long you have to travel to your test center. In order to calm your nerves, in order to relax yourself, it's a good idea to reach your test center before time, okay? If you panic, it will impact your performance. So it's better reach your center early. You can find a quiet place to relax yourself, take some deep breathing, or you can meditate, or if not, just go and chat with the people around, okay? You will feel comfortable. You can chat around with the other IELTS aspirant over there, fine? And in that way, definitely your nervousness will go away, fine? So it's important, get to the test center before time. Fine, then the next important tip, which is really important for all of you to understand, especially the beginners here, those who are joining us for the first time, you need to keep answers short in part 1, okay? But before that, can you tell me in the chat, how many parts are there in your speaking module? How many parts in your speaking module? 3? Yes, very good. Yes, correct. So we have 3 parts, and the first part is all about you, Okay, the examiner is going to introduce himself. He will ask your name and identification proof, and then he will ask you a few familiar topics. Now, can you tell me some familiar topics that are asked? So Q card is in the second. Yes, correct, Hamiz. Introduction, definitely. Hometown, right. So personal questions, correct. So some important topics and the common one are on your hometown, right? So questions will be about your hometown. Where do you live? Tell us something about your hometown. Then, do you work or do you study? Clear? Do you live in an apartment or a flat? Clear? And your interests. Okay, do you cook or do you hang out with your friends? Right? So these are the common topics that you get in your part 1. So the beginners here, you can take a note of this. These are some of the common topics and you can start your preparation in advance. These topics you should prepare. Yes, pets, hobbies, food, correct. Yes, like, yes, what you like, you dislike. Do you like traditional food? Do you prefer coffee? Clear? So important thing to notice here is that since it is your part 1, the duration is 4 to 5 minutes. Okay. The examiner is going to ask you questions between 4 to 5 minutes. So this is the duration for your part 1. Now, during these minutes, you are asked to produce answers for 20 to 30 seconds, not more than that. Okay. Again, examiner is not looking for one-line answer. Okay. You should not give one-line sentence. For example, do you work? Yes, I work. No, that is not required. Clear? So you have to mention where do you work, what do you like about your work culture, at least 1 or 2 sentences, fine, not more than 3, remember that. Clear? So restrict yourself. Your part 1 is all about you. You will have to speak for 20 to 30 seconds. Number of questions asked here could go up to 8, okay? And again, some of our students have told us that 12 or 14 questions were asked in part 1. That could be possible if you are not able to give sufficient answer. Okay, if you do not speak for 20 to 30 seconds, then number of questions will definitely increase. If you just speak for 4 to 5 seconds for each answer, for each question, then your number of questions would definitely increase, right? So it's better you speak for 3 to 4 sentences in your part 1, right? So if I ask you a question, let's say, who wants to speak here? Anybody wants to speak? You can raise your hand. Yes. Okay. So Jayesh, unmute. Jayesh, you can unmute. Am I audible, Jayesh?
Yeah, you are audible.
All right. So Jayesh, tell me, do you prefer to drink tea or coffee?
I would love to drink tea only. Like I prefer drinking tea over coffee.
Okay, so that's good. But can you add one reason here?
Sorry?
Can you add a reason here? Why do you prefer tea or coffee? You have to give at least a reason here. One reason.
Okay, so I prefer drinking tea because I like the fragrance. I don't like the caffeine which is present in coffee.
That's good. Okay, so you shouldn't say only one sentence, at least 2 or 3 lines. Of course, tea, for example, right? So do you prefer to drink tea or coffee? Of course, tea, as it is the most important beverage and it keeps me fuel for the whole day, or it makes me feel rejuvenated, right? So at least 2 to 3 sentences. Fine. All right. Mute yourself, Jess. Thank you so much. Okay, so can we speak to Manmari Venkatesh?
Yes, ma'am.
Manmari Venkatesh. Okay, so tell me something about your hometown.
As I am living in Hyderabad, I am living here since 10 years. It became my hometown rather than my village. And it is a metropolitan city where all kinds of facilities are available here, including we can see here many MNCs and many historical buildings and the importance of the city, which I'm sure about.
Okay, all right. So Venkatesh, good attempt. However, remember this is your part 1. Okay.
Yes,
part 1, you shouldn't give lengthy answer. Fine. Okay. 2 to 3 sentences. Probably you can say that I live in Chennai, or I have been living here since last 10 years. And there are some wonderful beaches here, and it draws the attention of the tourist. That's it.
Okay.
Okay. All right. Mute yourself. Okay, let me give a chance to one more person here and then we'll move on to the next step. Yes, Hital, unmute.
Hi, good morning.
Good morning, Hital. Okay, so tell me, Hital, when was the last time you cooked something for your family?
Come again?
When was the last time you cooked something for your family?
Well, I am. It is not the last. I am almost daily cooking something for my family. Today also I cooked in the morning paratha and some vegetable for my whole family.
Okay, that's wonderful, Hital. So paratha is a Hindi word, right?
Yeah.
So you will have to explain in English what paratha is. I'm a native speaker. I don't know. I'm David. Okay, I don't know what paratha is, right?
Okay. Okay.
So explain me in English what paratha is. Maybe a bread, right?
Okay.
And the pronunciation, not vegetable, vegetables. Okay, vegetables. All right, that's good, Hital. The length of the answer was good.
Okay. Thank you.
Welcome. Okay, so that's it for part 1. You have to speak for 2 to 3 sentences. Okay, probably 20 to 30 seconds. Fine. Okay, let's clear this. Moving on to the next step. Do not bother yourself in part 2. Okay, so before I begin part 2 here, why I'm saying that you should not bother yourself in part 2? Can anyone tell me? Yes, Kavita, you're correct.
It's only time examiner interrupts you and asks some questions in between.
Venkatesh, you are not that audible. I'm sorry to say. You're not that clear to me. Yes, it's difficult to, okay, because we have to talk in general. One type of story, we should not include personal pronouns. All right, it's not like that, Karishma. See, in part 2, you are going to get a cue card. Okay, you get a topic and you will have 1 minute preparation time. Okay, so those who are beginners here, please take a note of this. Here in part 2, you will get a topic which is known as a cue card. All right, you will get 1 minute preparation time. During this minute, you will have to make some relevant notes and you are expected to speak for 2 minutes, right? Now, sometimes students, they, when they are giving their talk, they are worried. Why? Because back in their mind, it's going on that whether I will be able to speak for 2 minutes. Should I stop here? I have completed 2 minutes or not, because you're not allowed to see time, right? So all these questions are hovering in your mind, fine? Just relax. Do not worry. Do not bother yourself. Continue to speak for 2 minutes. If you will cross your time, the examiner will stop you. Okay, you don't have to worry about that. So continue to speak for 2 minutes. Yes, there will be no interruptions by the examiner till you speak for 2 minutes. If you cross the time, once you cross 2 minutes, definitely the examiner will interrupt. And at that moment, do not panic. Okay, the examiner has stopped you only because you have crossed the time. And if you're not able to speak for 2 minutes, then definitely your examiner is there to give you some signal. Okay, he will try to motivate you, encourage you by giving some hand gesture movements. He's trying to encourage you to speak more. All right, so take those signals in a positive way and speak more. Even if you're not produce enough language, he might ask you 1 or 2 follow-up questions. So those who have got your speaking test coming up, don't worry. In your part 2, if you're not able to speak for 2 minutes, examiner will definitely ask you some follow-up questions. Clear? But make sure you speak until the examiner stops you. Is that clear? Yes. And the beginners here, you please keep on practicing. You can definitely practice free speaking by downloading our app, which is IELTS Prep app. Okay. So you can definitely practice here for free. Clear? How many of you are doing that? How many of you are doing that? So LeapScholar has a special room for you. Clear? So for that, you will have to download the app, IELTS Prep app, and you can improve your fluency here. Our moderators, our educators, they are conducting lessons here absolutely free for you. What you have to do? Just you need to download the app. Okay? IELTS Prep app. You need to download this app, IELTS Prep app by LeapScholar. Clear? Just download, and here you have the opportunity to conduct your own voice room. Okay, you can host a session, you can join any speaking room and practice here with the partners here. Yes, this is available on the Play Store. The Android users, you can download the app, and those who are iOS users, you can download BlueStack and connect it with your Mac Pro, and you can enjoy the free sessions. So Manvari, no, you cannot ask for another cue card. All right. Yes, it's very beneficial. Yes, Bhavna, definitely it's beneficial. So here we conduct, every day we conduct sessions here. Our educators, moderators, they come here for you, and here you can host the session yourself too. Okay, this is flexible 24/7. Anytime you are free, just come here. You have to just enter the IELTS Prep app by LeapScholar. Click on the speak button, you will find in the bottom, and then you can join speaking rooms and practice speaking with partners around India. All right. So please download the app. If you haven't done so far, do it immediately. This is the first step to start your preparation. No, Swati. Okay, Paramjit, I'll write here. This is okay. This is the name of the app. Paramjit, take a note of this IELTS Prep app. So Dhruv, you can download BlueStack or appetize.io. All right. Clear? Is this clear? Right? Yes, you all can download it. Right. Now I have a masterclass challenge for you. How many of you love to have challenge? Yes. We grow when we face challenge, isn't it? We grow when we face challenge. Now, each step taken by us will definitely help us in our IELTS journey. Fine. By the way, here I'm not going to challenge you to go on trekking or hiking. It's very simple. It's just that you have to attend any 4 master classes, right, in a week. You have to join any 4 master class in a week. Clear? Yes, in a week, and you can unlock this certificate. Clear? You can unlock this certificate. This is curated by LeapScholar for you. You can use this certificate in your resume. It will add value to your resume in case you are looking to become a trainer in future, maybe, right? So this will help you. With this challenge, if you are able to clear this challenge, you will also unlock fast track, which is worth ₹299, and that's absolutely free for you. Yes. So what do we have in this fast track? We have recorded lectures by our experts. So here you will get lectures on all the 4 modules, spoken and as well as grammar. So this is absolutely free for you. It's just that you will have to attend 4 classes. So every day we conduct 3 to 4 or sometimes 5 master classes. Per day, if you attend 1 for 1 week, definitely you will avail this. Okay. So what you have to do, you just have to attend master class on Monday. Come back on Monday. All right. Yes, it is regular classes, Premchand. How will I get to know that I unlocked the offer? You will receive a mail. Okay, Sai Kiran. This is my 9th master class, ma'am. That's wonderful, Harika. Yes. So this is your master class. Did you get that now? Yes, Premchand? Yes, we conduct these classes regularly on a daily basis. App is through IELTS Prep app. I am going to type here for you. Okay. Right. Fine. So you can unlock this fast track. So here we have all the important lectures on the 4 modules: speaking, reading, writing, right, and listening. So you can unlock it. This is absolutely free. So how many of you are ready to take this challenge? How many of you are going to attend the session? I want all of you to come to my session on Monday. Okay. Monday again, I have a session. So you all should be there. Clear? If you want to avail this challenge, you can view these upcoming master classes. Have a look at this. right? So every day we are conducting different sessions. We have grammar classes. For example, today I'm taking our speaking class. On Monday, you can attend the grammar special class. This will be at 11:30 a.m. in the morning on Monday. Okay. Before that, you can also attend another grammar class by our expert Atul sir. He has vast experience. So 10 a.m. to 11 a.m. on Monday. Similarly, evening you can attend speaking class by Practise sir, 4 p.m. to 5 p.m. Again, we have writing session. So you can see that we have all the modules covered in a day, right? Writing, speaking, grammar, all, even vocabulary. Clear? So keep attending the master classes and you can avail the free certificate as well as the fast track course. That's one good, Sri Gauri, very good. You have attended 7 classes. So if you want to become fluent in English speaking, Manpreet, you should join our speaking rooms. Okay, have you downloaded the app? Have you downloaded the app, Manpreet? Yes, that's good. So join the speaking room. So practice there. We are having fun, engaging activities there. Our moderators, they bring up new interesting topics every day. You can yourself also host the session. All right. So what are the benefits of joining these master classes? What are the benefits? So those who are beginners here, remember, we are covering all the basics of IELTS. Okay. If you have not joined any of the batches so far, you come to the classes every day, you will learn the basics of IELTS. We teach you all the rudimentary, primary, the rubrics of IELTS here every day because we have sessions on different modules. The beginners, we are also sharing all the IELTS strategies. So here you can see in speaking session today, you have all the important tips. We come up with the model-wise simple tips for the beginners, right? Also, we have timely spoken English classes. We conduct grammar and vocabulary classes from time to time. And we never miss to share the interviews with IELTS scorers. So this is definitely a motivator for you all. When you attend these sessions, you come to know what are the things you need to learn before you join any course, okay? So before you attend any class, any batch, it's important that you join the master classes and have the basic understanding of IELTS, okay? So here we have the upcoming batches. You can view all these batches here, right? So for example, on Monday, 11th April, I have a fresh batch which is starting at 7 p.m., okay? 7 to 8 p.m. So this is the perfect timing. Those who are working people, by I think by 5 or 6 you arrive home and you can freshen up yourself and join this batch 7 p.m. to 8 p.m. If you feel that you are not able to attend this class, you can join this morning batch which is going to start on 12th April, okay, 8:30 a.m. to 9:30 a.m. Similarly, we have different batches here. You all can join, view these batches. You can go to our website, click on LeapScholar.com. Clear? You will find a sign option, enter your number, you will receive an OTP, and you can view all the batches, upcoming batches, and accordingly select your suitable timing and join the batch, right? Now, 75% of our students are able to score band 7 and above. Remember that. Clear? So if you wish to accelerate your IELTS journey with us, come and join these batches, guys. All right. So let's get back to the business. So here you all can tap on the link that is shared in the chat, guys. Yes, tap on the link and start your IELTS journey. So this is extremely helpful for the beginners, okay? Even our old students, previous students, you all can also join these batches, register with your different number, right? Okay, so let's get back to our tip number 6. Do not panic if the examiner interrupts, right? So if the examiner interrupts, you should not panic, fine? Now, why you shouldn't panic? Because the examiner is there to help you, okay? He is going to encourage you, motivate you. He is not going to say anything because that would be recorded, all right? So what you have to do, you just have to understand the signal given by the examiner. Sometimes you are not able to speak for 2 minutes. If you are not able to, if you have crossed maybe 30 seconds or 40 seconds for part 1, or maybe 1 minute in part 3. So in any of these sections, if you cross the desired duration, the examiner will interrupt. So that means he has heard you enough. He wants you to move on to the next question, because the complete duration for your speaking test is anybody? Can anyone tell me? What is the complete duration? Between 11 to 14 minutes. Okay. 11 to 14 minutes. So examiner has to complete your speaking test between 11 to 14 minutes. All right. Yes. So in that case, if you continue to speak for maybe 2 minutes or more than that for each question, definitely he will have to interrupt and stop you. All right. So don't worry in that case. It's just that you have crossed the time. All right. Do not deviate from the topic. So how many of you feel that you are not able to answer your topic well, or you do not understand the question well, and you start to speak randomly and without, sticking to the topic? Has that ever happened with you? Maybe in the speaking club here, or if somebody has taken the test before? Yes, Shruti, it has happened with you? All right. So in that case, you have to understand that if you deviate from the topic, you are going to lose scores. All right. So just relax. If you're not able to understand, you need to buy some time for yourself. Okay. Instead of giving any wrong answer, just take 4 to 5 seconds, understand the question and start to speak. If you do not understand any question, or if you are not able to understand any particular word, you can definitely politely ask your examiner to repeat the question. Clear? Okay, so it has happened quite often with Priyanka, once in speaking club with Mahek. Fine. Okay, so if you don't are able to understand the question, Fuzzy, you can ask your examiner to repeat it. Okay, so could you please repeat the question? I'm sorry, I couldn't understand this particular word. Do you mean so and so by this word, right? So these are some of the ways you can ask your examiner. All right. So do not deviate from the topic. And for example, if your examiner asks you, are there any colors that you dislike? Now you start all of a sudden, what colors? Maybe you know the colors that you dislike, but you want to, let's say, expand your ideas or expand your talk. So you start saying something like, people in my country generally love light colors. They prefer light colors, or they avoid gaudy colors. And I have also seen people avoiding black during summers. Wait, you are deviating from the topic, right? So what you have to do? You have to buy some time for yourself. Okay, no problem. Wait for 3-4 seconds. Okay, colors. Any colors I dislike? Yes. Maybe I do not like gaudy colors. Okay, I do not like neon colors. I do not like maybe bright colors. Then start. Well, I dislike gaudy colors or neon colors. I find them creepy because it doesn't give me a pleasant feeling, and I associate with it with negativity. That's it. So do not deviate yourself, stick to the topic. If you deviate, you will lose your score. It's better to take some time and then reply. If you immediately reply, maybe you will deviate. Clear? Okay, so if it is happening with you, now next time, make sure you should not instantly respond. Take some time, maybe 4 to 5 seconds or maybe 6 seconds, right? And then think about the answer that you're going to give, because the question is about you and not about others. Okay, so you cannot talk about the people in general. You have to talk about yourself. What color you dislike? Okay, I strongly hate gaudy colors or neon colors. I find them creepy. I cannot stand gaudy colors. If people wear gaudy colors, I can't stand them. I associate these colors with negativity. Clear? All right, Ramesh, thank you so much. If you find it's a great idea, welcome. Okay, let's move on to the next one. Develop your answers in part 3. Now, part 3, what is the duration of part 3? What is the duration in part 3? Yes. 4 to 5 minutes, correct? Shatrughan, 5 to 6, no. 3 to 5, no. Okay, Mahek. Yes, but what is the exact duration? Yes, Swati, correct. So 4 to 5 minutes, okay? So your total duration for part 3 is 4 to 5 minutes, okay? Now here you are definitely going to get a minimum of 4 questions and maximum 6, Okay. Now it depends if you are able, if you're not able to speak for a minute, the number of questions would increase. Remember. So 4 to 5 questions or maximum 6 questions, you need to speak for a minute. Okay. Remember, for each answer, you should speak for a minute. If you are not able to speak for a minute, then at least you should speak for 40 seconds. Okay. For 40 seconds. Remember, guys, do not speak less than that. Otherwise, your number of questions would increase. Clear? Now, in this part, you're going to get abstract or general questions. Examiner is going to know about your opinion on certain topics. What do you think about certain changes that are going to take place in the future? He will also invite you to compare certain things in the past and the present, right? And also you will have to speculate something about the future. So the language that you need to produce is according to that, okay? If he asks for your opinion, you have to start with the opinionated phrase. For example, I believe that. To me, it seems that, okay? If he asks you to speculate something, do you think that football will replace cricket in India? Well, I guess that it will not replace, because everybody or people in India worship cricket. And I never see that in future it's going to replace, right? So you have to expand, but initially, how do you start? By using language that shows your prediction. Okay, that prediction language is required. Are you able to speculate or not? Similarly, when you have to compare the present with the past, you have to use language on one hand in the past or back in the past and the present, what's happening, show the difference, and develop your answers. How? Providing examples. So examples mandatory. Remember, if you do not provide examples, you cannot expand on your ideas. Clear? So Noor Sabah, this lesson is streaming on YouTube. You can later on watch the recorded session. Okay. So we have our YouTube students here as well. So YouTube students are also attending the session, and I can see they have answered here each of the questions. Great, Karan Kumar. So Revant, I have told you that they asked you abstract questions. Okay. Abstract questions, your questions based on your opinion. Okay. Then maybe questions about predicting something in the future. That's good, Vijay. Anyway. So for that, Noor Sabah, why don't you download, you can subscribe to our channel. Okay. So if you want to have the link of UIT channel, you subscribe to our channel. Every day we are uploading videos, recorded sessions are there. You will also find important lessons on all the 4 modules. So those who have not yet subscribed to our channel, please guys do that. It will encourage us, motivate us. So you have to go to the test center for that, Shatrughan. You will have to go to the test center to take your test, speaking test. All right. Yes. So develop your answers by providing examples. Remember that you should provide examples. For example, the examiner asks you, do you think people are influenced by advertisement? Do you think? So your opinion, right? So I believe that people really get influenced by these adverts. So for example, the other day, I, along with my friends, went to a mall. On the way, we happened to see a billboard where certain discounts were given on a beauty product, right? Now, my friend was instantly curious to know about these beauty products. And more than that, she was willing to buy this product immediately because it had a 50% discount, right? So on reaching the mall, the first thing she did was to look for the product. And as soon as she found the product, she instantly purchased it, right? So I definitely believe that people are influenced by the advertisement. So specific example you have to give rather than generic. Clear? So develop your part 3 by giving examples. Clear? Is it clear, everyone? All right. So the last important tip, do not speak in a monotone. How many of you feel that you are not able to express yourself? You are not expressive. You are not able to produce variety of tones. Is that happening with you? Yes, Grigori? All right, Shruti. So why is that happening? Why do you speak in a monotone? If you do not use variety of stress, if you do not add emphasis to your words, you are not going to score better under pronunciation, because pronunciation is one of the criterion of your speaking module. Okay, so total we have 4 parameters. 1, speaking with fluency and coherence. Then we have lexical resource, grammatical range and accuracy, and finally pronunciation. So you cannot speak in a monotone. Okay, you will have to show variety. Clear? You have to stress. What kind of words you are going to stress? Stress on the content words. All right, always stress on the content words, not the functional words. Fine. For example, here we can see there are 3 sentences. So how do you put stress? I didn't say you were stupid. I didn't say you were stupid. So when you want to emphasize on this person, on this subject, you are stressing. I didn't say you were stupid. I didn't say you were stupid. So you are emphasizing that the person is stupid, and not on the person, but on his character maybe, right? So put stress, because if you will not put stress, you are not going to produce variety of tone here. Right? Using clear enunciation and pronunciation will give an impression to the examiner that you are able to use a range of pronunciation features. Clear? Is that clear, everybody? Now, if the examiner, yes, it happens sometimes, Dhruv. All right. So, for example, if the examiner asks you, what do you do in your free time? And you start to say, well, in my free time, I wake up late. I watch TV. I help my mother. Also, I go to mall sometime, and I love to read books when I have free time. So, wait, this is monotonous. You're sounding boring to the examiner, right? So what do you have to do? You need to show variety of tone. Well, weekends are meant to relax, okay? And I never planned on weekend. Sorry. So I desire to have some extra sleep, because it will energize me for the next week. Or maybe you can say that I love to hang out with my friends, and most of the time I love to spend quality time with my parents. So that's it. Remember, accent is not important. What matters is your pronouncing the words correctly. We all have some sort of L1 influence, okay, our mother tongue influence. So when we speak, maybe we tend to produce that tone. So do not worry, it's just that you have to pronounce your words clearly, show variety of tone, be expressive like the way you do in your native language. Fine. So similarly, you have to do here as well. Definitely, it will take some time. You will not be able to learn overnight. For that, what you need to do, you will have to practice every day. Okay. So for practicing every day, you will have to come to our speaking rooms. So download the app. Once again, I'm telling you, download the app. Find other IELTS aspirant from all over the country here, and you can also start practicing with them any time of the day. Okay. Whether you are a working person, you are a student. Whenever you find some time for yourself, join the sessions or host the session. Clear? So these are all the important tips. You can, the beginners, you can take note of these tips and start your preparation immediately. Now, this is your homework, okay? Recently asked cue card topics. Now, speaking module, the topics are quite repeated, okay? So these are some of the topics. These were asked recently, and I have written all these topics for you here. Now, these are your homework. You have to prepare on these topics. And when you come on Monday, I'm going to give you a chance to speak on these topics. All right? Is that clear? How many of you are going to attend the session on Monday? Oh, Akash, so you have the speaking test today. At what time? At what time? So I think this session will help you, Akash. Yes, please let us know your experience, Akash, when you have taken the test. At 4 p.m. Okay, all the best, Akash. I hope these tips will help you. So do not forget to carry your passport, be on time, clear? And speak for 2 minutes. Do not worry if the examiner interrupts you. All right, all the best. Great. So yes, on Monday, we are going to meet again at 11:30, and I'm going to come up with a special grammar class, and you all need to just prepare these topics. You will get a chance to participate here. All right. So those who are beginners here. Once again, if you, okay, so Satrugan, you also have your exam. All the best. All the best. Yes. So the newcomers here, please download this app, IELTS Prep app by LeapScholar, and start your journey today, your IELTS journey. If you want to fulfill your study abroad dream, you want to make it a reality, so you have to quickly download this app and you will have to subscribe to our channel. Okay. If you like the lesson today, please subscribe to our channel, leave your comments. That will definitely encourage us to make more such videos for you. If you want to have more free practice, you have to come to attend the masterclass here. Every day, you know the challenge that I have given you. You have to attend masterclass for a week, 4 classes, and you can definitely avail the certificate and the fast track course. Right, guys? Yes, how many of you have subscribed to our channel? How many of you have subscribed to our channel? Mehak, okay, that's great. So those who have not done yet, please do that, because we keep posting important videos for you. We come up with all the lessons. See, guys, we are making all these absolutely free for you. So in return, you need to encourage us by subscribing to our channel. Do not forget to leave your comments. And also you can write in your comments if any lesson you want me to make for you, any important topic you want for the next class, or maybe in the upcoming master classes, please mention that as well. And if possible, you should attend all the master classes every day, right? Now I have, once again, let me tell you about my batches. On Monday, I'm going to come up with this fresh batch at 7 p.m. And on 12th April, it's morning batch, okay? Either you can join the evening batch or the morning batch. It's your call, fine? So see you on Monday, guys. Thank you so much for joining. Thank you so much. Looking forward to meeting you on Monday. Take care, everybody. Bye-bye. Have a great weekend, everyone. Bye. Sure.